Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it's Monday, October 6, 2014, and welcome back to The Dig, the show... No, the game that we're doing on the show in which we're on another planet somewhere and everyone's an asshole to us. My name is Sean Plott.
And I'm Bill Graber.
And I'm Sean Bouchard.
Welcome warmly to Mostly Walking. Tonight we are playing The Dig, continuing our escapades through a world of kind of flimsy ghosts, reanimating turtles, odd bone structure, and a door that was guarded by a rat. Tonight I will be drinking, of course, a Blue Moon, thematically consistent with the game. Mr. Bill?
Hey, I'm going to be drinking a Stella Artois. The thing is, I have some beer already at home, but I figured I'd mix it up and not finish the fat tire ever so slowly. The problem is I didn't want to buy another 6 because my, the ice box is full up to the gills. So I ended up having to buy these Massive Attack Giganto bottles.
Nice.
I guess in honor of the large bird people of the Dig, who might have drank bottles this large.
Oh, I didn't realize that you'd gotten a large bottle. I thought that your head had just shrunk by 50%.
Guys, I've had such a tough day. My head is so tiny right now. Listen, I just gotta go take a hot shower. It'll get plump again.
Mr. Bouchard, what are you having tonight?
I have a mysterious green liquid that makes me feel really good and might possibly bring things back to life.
Is it kombucha?
No, it's Midori.
Oh,
Nice.
That's like Nicki Minaj bring you back to life sort of thing. Okay.
Yeah.
So let me cut over to our beautiful in-game screen, and now that we're in the game, I want to ask. We need a word of the day.
Ooh, yeah.
That everyone will drink upon hearing.
So, go chat.
We need a word of the day. Chat, you can do
Oh.
it. Bill, if there's any chance you can actually pull your face away from the key, because your tiny head is taking up the entire frame. You have so much tiny head.
So much tiny head. That's what they say.
Oh, all the so much tiny head. At this point in time, we have a crystals seems to be what they're saying. They're saying alien creature, crystal. It's got to be crystal.
Yeah, crystal.
You know, let's do the same thing that we did last time. Crystal and light, I think, are perfect words. Anytime that is spake have a drink, and I also got a 6-pack of Blue Moon in preparation for this show. I don't know if we're gonna go through all 6, but if we do, then Tuesday's gonna be bad.
Yeah.
So we've opened this door. Let's go through, see what's on the other side.
Was that a sundial?
Oh.
Is that like a squid?
What the hell?
Now, I'm going to note that this is a faint light. It has been said. We're in a room with a faint light and 2 crystals and a green engraved rod.
Those are not crystals, my friend. Those are scepters.
Let me go. Oh, that's right.
Twin scepters.
Another one of these engraved sticks.
He walks into a room, looks at something, and is like, twin scepters.
Twin scepters. Alright, let's see. Twin scepters.
The scepter seems to have an electrical charge.
And you took it.
You know,
Of course he did.
He's sounding a little bit like George Bush in these. I want to see if it continues. Let's see what happens when we push the button.
It's true.
Oh.
Oh, sorry.
Faint light?
So, there's a... I mean, that was not obviously a button to me.
No.
I look at this and I don't think button.
I mean, from where he's standing, though, I bet you could tell that it's eminently pokeable.
That could be. You think the affordances of that button
exactly,
are such that you would want to press it? Yeah.
Maybe it's like one of the...
Our main character...
Go ahead, please.
Oh, I'm so sorry, Bill. Forgive me, Bill.
Do you guys have something to say? I'm sorry.
Because, I mean,
But no, wait, I don't want to interrupt you, but is that...
Our main character knows more than we do. That's what I was going to say, but I don't live up to the hype. There was so much pausing and stuttering and jumping over. I feel like I have to really deliver. I mean, right now I'm just going to go ahead and take these plates, and apparently this crack...
Plate.
Use plate.
How many plates do we have now? Do we have a? Do we have a whole logo worth of plates? No, we only have
I have 2 plates, and I think that one of them might be in there already.
Oh,
I
that's
can
right.
see outside.
Well, then look outside.
I can see outside.
Oh, but I can't see outside.
Just taunting you.
Oh, Jesus, I can't put it...
Put
I can't...
away.
I want to put him back.
You got a
These are
silver and a
similar,
gold.
but they don't seem to fit together.
God. What happens if I...
I feel like that was a playtesting note because the way that they were presented at the when you first walked into the room kind of looked like they fit together.
Do you think they playtested back then?
No, I think they just... No way, they had to have just made games and been like, here it is.
I made this last night. Stayed up all night.
Yeah, I mean, like,
It's reason enough to release it.
games back then were like, okay, Cupid profiles now. It's like, fuck it, I was lazy, but I'm done. Date me. Buy me. Buy me.
Check out the back of my box.
Yeah, here, like on OkCupid, it's like 6 things I can't live without. Some people list 4, and they're like, fuck it, man. Can I be married? I'm done filling this shit out, man. I don't care. I know I'm special. I'm certain of it. Okay, wait. This button really annoys the hell out of me.
It's the hardest button to button.
There's not like none of the wands fit in there, do they?
I can't
You can't even click it anymore.
interact. It's just a shitty button.
Are you guys noticing how much these adventure games are all just like orifices and scepters, and you just insert things of like shape into, you know, it comes down to baby toy physics, where it's like we're gonna get through an alien world. We're gonna examine an alien universe by just sticking knobs into
So
holes.
actually, Bill, I seriously want to talk about that because there's more of that in this game than there was in King's Quest, right?
know.
This game is more about spatial puzzle, like spatial pattern recognition, whereas I think I talked about this last week, but I might have been drunk last week because I don't honestly remember what I talked about.
Wow.
You
Amazing.
you got drunk and punched your cat. Actually, it was really appalling.
It's hard. You had to hold it in the other hand and punch it with the other one, so it was kind of
You-
doubly
it's like
doubly intrusive.
You were shoving the cat with pressure from 2 sides. The cat,
Yeah.
like its eyes were popping out,
Okay.
like Who Framed Roger Rabbit.
That
It was-
explains some like reaction things.
Yeah, that's right. You know,
Yeah,
it's
okay.
a good warning for the cat.
So, let me just double
Only one way
click
to
the
punch a
tram.
cat.
Wait, there's the tram call. Okay, so here's the thing: is that I have another scepter, so I'm gonna go ahead and stare at my green scepter, which
Scepter.
is a green
It's a
door.
rod. Nowhere.
It's a rod, Sean.
I'm sorry.
Do not.
Hey, for all I know, it could be some kind of portable video game.
You know what I'm in the mood for? An animation.
Oh, me too. Oh, those crunchy pixels.
Yeah, this game is just clicking and popping like crazy today.
Popping and locking.
So is it just me or Sean? I really noticed when you were like walking back through that area. Does this game break the 180 rule like all over the place?
Oh, I can actually watch for that. I was trained in that. I went to film school, and all I
Were
did for
were
a
you
year was
trained?
basically look at the 180 rule.
Okay,
Yeah.
what's
That's
the
good.
180 rule? I'm unfamiliar with it.
There's a long, stupid way of describing it, but the best way of describing it is as follows. If a character is facing from left to right on the screen, after you cut, he should still be facing from left to right, and vice versa.
Because otherwise it gets really confusing.
It gets confusing.
There was a lot of like exit the screen on the right and then enter from the right.
Left. From the right, which actually is a
But-
problem in games too, because then if you say that it's a game where you're
Exactly.
holding a direction, you hold right, you're just gonna keep going through the door.
I played a game recently that tried to solve that problem by remapping the controls every time you walked into a room,
What
so
the
that
hell?
the direction that you're facing all of a sudden becomes the direction that the character is headed, and if you like change direction, then it was so insanely confusing.
Wait, do you guys see a green door?
I feel like there was a green door, but no, I do not.
Let me investigate this.
It's a rod.
Oh,
yeah,
Engraved. 5 geometric shapes.
We got
Okay.
that much.
One for the dwarf kings,
So we've
2 for the elven door mages.
Yeah, and we've done this like a couple of
Well-
times.
There's just one door left, isn't there?
Yeah, I mean, I guess it's this door.
Green door.
I guess
Where's
that's
green door? That looks purple.
But that's clearly not green.
yeah.
That's the most purple
Unless-
door.
Purple's
Am I all
opposite
of a
of green.
sudden- Am I all of a sudden colorblind?
You
Is
never know
this-
with this game.
Okay, so
Color-
I'm gonna go look. I'm gonna look for just the last thing that we haven't touched, because I'm pretty sure we touched this guy. Wait, there's.
Yeah, that was right.
I feel like this is the one that we turned, but it didn't work. So we went to
Oh.
another one. I'm just gonna make this. I'm just gonna make this green.
Yeah, just spam out some Jello jigglers and see what happens.
It's just. Yeah, this is a Jello simulator from Pinterest.
Yeah, this is like me in grade school. Like, is that how you do Jello shots? Stick them on the wall and just watch them morph.
Watch them more. I have a lot of questions about the physics of this game.
What do those things feel like when you touch them? That's what I want to know.
Well, like, where's the conservation of?
Oh shit! Oh
of
god,
anything.
Jesus! Sorry,
Did you,
talk for a while.
Sean?
I went straight from triangle to
Because-
square.
It goes forever. It's
It would
No,
take
that's-
so long to play Dungeons and Dragons in this universe, in this civilization. Be like, roll a d6. Okay,
give me a minute. Give me a minute.
give me a minute.
Because I feel like this one corresponds to this door.
I think that's right. I mean, that looks like obviously right. And how did we open that door? We must have opened it with that thing.
Wait, wasn't the purple one the one
And
that?
then no, the purple one's gonna open when we put in the logo,
Mark,
right?
I
With
don't-
all
I
of our
don't-
plates.
I don't understand your prophecies.
I'm crazy. Okay, wait a minute. I'm starting to
I
go
understand
insane here.
everything. I see it all.
There's two
Aren't
doors
you?
that are shut. We have a green rod. Okay,
Don't
so
we ever?
I think you
Sorry.
should try the green rod with the yellow door.
wait, like this one?
Yeah, that one.
All right, come here, friend. Let's make this.
Just click it forever, Sean. Just keep fucking
Well,
clicking it.
I mean, I'm
Okay.
gonna.
When I was, I'm gonna say 11.
Okay.
One of my favorite games was by Dynamix. It was called Betrayal at Krondor.
Oh
wouldn't
my
it be
god!
Did you play
Dynamics?
this, Sean?
I played it, and I remember
Dynamics?
you and I watched a video of it being
Did we
just.
really? Okay.
Yeah, you were showing me how like the inventory system when someone dies is like impossible.
Oh my god, such an amazing game. A couple years ago, I went back and I like lost some hours just revisiting that. Such a huge nostalgia factor. Anyway, there's a thing where throughout the world there are these riddle chests. It didn't work.
He pointed out that it didn't work.
Well, thanks, Boston. I
Yeah,
appreciate
he has
that.
something to say.
Can we like just paint the rod yellow and then it'll work?
Oh, look. You've got to fix your conduits, bro.
Oh.
You've got sparks coming out the yin yang.
It won't do anything.
How do you know? How could you know that?
When this rock fell from the ceiling, it must have cracked open an energy conduit under the floor.
There's
He,
an,
su-
there's
he
an
surmised.
conduit under the floor.
They must have
Like-
those special heated floors that are warm when you wake up on a winter's morning.
A thin metal rod.
Boston is a Xeno electrician.
And apparently also a Xeno plumber.
Yeah.
All right, let me.
I love how that like
It won't accomplish
inscription we were just looking at. It's like some sort of roadmap or instruction manual that just fills me with despair and hopelessness whenever we look at it. It's like the densest thing full of hieroglyphs that no one will ever understand.
Okay, but is it meant to be? So I sort of feel like I'm not smart enough and I'm not giving it enough attention. But it's supposed to be the Voyager 1 plate that we created to like describe humanity in symbols.
There's an
Right.
airtight seal between these
And
two
somehow I
rings.
should just look at that and understand an entire alien race.
Oh shit.
I mean, I don't really know how the aliens would interpret the Voyager 1 plate. Isn't it like some sort of digitally encoded brick of like Elvis songs or something?
Yeah,
Like,
I think it's just all Elvis songs.
it's just Elvis.
All right, so here is the place where I need to put in.
Sorry.
Oh,
So-
there's 3 holes.
I can't use these two things.
That that did something.
Oh,
What?
Oh,
What?
Blue rocket. Oh God.
Sliding crystal. Oh dear.
Oh jeez.
what have I made?
God.
Oh no, guys, suddenly the entire stream just got DMCA'd.
Do that like? Oh yeah. I mean,
It's.
ooh.
am I?
That's.
I mean, oh Jesus, I can't believe the game lets you do this. This is
Oh.
just. Oh, you should only be able to move the left and the right one. Really, this is.
Oh. Ah, yeah. It's a diagram of an alien anatomy.
It's where all the crystals meet.
It's where all the crystals meet at the end of a workday. For Crystal Hoedown.
Oh wait, it's where the end of the crystals meet. Oh, guys, take a drink. Oh.
So, who do you think designed this UI?
It won't do any. It won't. It,
How do you know it?
I can't. It won't do anything.
Oh.
Whoa! What?
What? Oh,
It's
Boston.
where all the crystals meet.
Crystal Cluster.
What?
What happened? What's going on?
It's where all the crystals.
Oh shit!
It's where all the crystals meet.
Did you turn off all the crystals?
You just.
What?
Whoa!
Shut down
What
life.
the-
Oh, fuck.
It's where all the crystals.
Okay, wait, look. Okay, wait, hold on. Look, notice when I click on it, just the tip lights up.
Just to
Just the tip. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's where all the crystals meet.
But now they're all off. So
It's where all the crystals meet.
Oh,
the left
God,
one
guys.
all the way up
2
turns
drinks.
them all off.
Oh. Can you try cupping
I
the
think you
ones on the
broke it.
side and pumping the one in the middle? Sorry.
I think
Try-
this is part of this
Sean,
is an
try-
alien security system. It's detected that you're
Yeah.
tampering with the controls.
Maybe. We're certainly doing. Hey, Sean, can you just? What happens if you try rubbing the cluster in the middle?
Oh, you were just supposed to turn it all off, I guess.
Oh. Okay. And then what? Just gaze out the window?
Yes. Yep.
It's where all the crystals meet.
Why? Why?
Okay, so it's got. Well, can we?
Oh wait.
Look at the tablet. The tablet has a bunch of 5-sided shapes on it.
Oh wait a minute. Wait. Is this? Okay. Wait. Look at the tip over here on the left. Look
Yeah,
when
okay.
I move this. You see it change in
Oh.
color?
I do.
Pump it. Oh, try sliding it really slowly and see if you can get that. Yeah, yeah, just like that.
Just. Is there like a as bright as you can get it sort of thing?
Oh damn!
Yes.
Okay, now
Click
I
on
can
this
click on
one.
Another one.
Man.
Oh my god.
Oh, I feel like real clever now.
You're very, very smart.
Oh yes!
Oh!
Okay, let me click on just the tip over here and just slide it nice and slow.
Nice and-
That's my sweet alien. Okay, yeah.
This is
This is
okay,
how
so
they-
it's really, really interesting to me. Like this is a neat mechanic. This is fine. Like it's not super interesting, but it's kind of clever and it's something I haven't really seen before. But the fact that the real mechanic of the game is figuring out how the fuck it controls, right?
Yep, that's right. It's UI horror.
I
You
can't
like-
even imagine.
Oh!
Look at that. Look at all.
Oh shit!
So, like, when an alien wants to turn the lights on, that's what they have to do.
That's what I was wondering exactly. Like, what is the alien culture like that needs this control setup where that's convenient? Where for us with power, it's on or it's off, and it's normally a switch. Usually, for this one, it's like, oh, I want to watch some TV. There we go.
I think you're wrong thinking about this as a city. I think that we are in Cube.
Oh, right.
Oh, this is a government place.
Yeah, I think this is like a test. I think this is like where they bring aliens in order to see if they're
smart enough,
worthy and or just to like fuck with them.
Yeah. You're being watched right now.
This is a reality TV show. There are cameras everywhere.
Yeah. We're being made fun
agree.
of. He's so hashtag bad. Wait, let's see if the yellow door is open.
You know, in a way, this is a reality TV show of us playing a game.
Oh.
Did you just touched it? You just wanted to touch it?
Yeah.
What's the juice inside there?
Maybe the combination is right, but there's something wrong with the control panel.
All right, Boston.
Okay.
Thanks for the
Maybe it isn't getting
tip.
any power.
Okay, so there's one of these hallways we went down and the tram didn't come, and I assume it's because it didn't get tram power. Was it this one?
Did we just get... Oh, that's clever.
Oh, so maybe this is the one?
I don't
remember.
know.
I think
I
it
don't
was.
either.
I feel like it was this one where we hit it and.
Yeah. Oh.
Whoa! All aboard the Blue Ball Express.
All right. I'm all about safety. That's why I ride the Blue Ball Express.
The Blue Ball Express is well known to never leave its divot path. It can't crash because it's got no front. Away we go.
That's a good point. Is Boston like spinning around in there?
Yes,
And then is it just like...
it's like a washing machine.
Oh, we're in a new place.
Look at how pretty.
I'm actually genuinely amazed that we make progress from episode to episode.
It's
I know.
true.
Let me go to the aptly named Spire that I haven't seen yet.
Spire.
Boston. This is really pretty. I will.
Oof. That looks like the inside of a mouth. Like a bad off mouth.
Anything to look at around here? Move my mouse cursor.
I like that. I mean, like,
Plateau.
certainly the like visual and audio aesthetics of this game are like mind-blowing.
Second to none, would you say?
Sure. Yeah, I'll say that. I'll say anything.
Nice. Say
Yeah.
anything.
Anything?
Oof.
Oh, wait. We have path. We have stone plate.
Get all the plates you can. We need a
I can't
commemorative
move this
plate
thing with
collection.
My bare hands.
Use the shovel,
It's
you.
buried in dirt.
Need
and
to
rubble.
use the shovel.
If only there was some way to dig.
I can't move.
Dig.
I can't move
Dig.
this thing with my bare hands.
Oh my god.
It's half buried.
Jesus.
That's right. Cue
I love
animation.
so
Plate can be moved.
Let me
That's
see.
like
if-
60% of the puzzles in this game are just use the shovel to dig.
It's getting to the point where the shovel is like a mechanic.
Yeah, or it's like another character. They cut a character and just turned it into a shovel.
That's right. The OG digger.
All right, let me go into the hole.
Did you? Oh, got it.
Stone plate
There
turned into
wasn't,
hole.
there wasn't a plate. Yeah.
Holy
Could
shit.
this be some sort
Whoa.
of burial chamber?
I mean, it could. It could, but why would you? How would you put that together?
I mean, that is true.
One could be buried here. It's, you know.
I'm gonna say that just
a
every
roughly
time I
carved
enter a
hole
room
in the
from
wall.
now on.
What purpose? could
Roughly
this have?
carved hole. Try to find a roughly carved shaft.
This might be some kind of alien glory hole. It's like, Boston, you just called it a... No, Boston. Oh, man. Yeah, like, he walks in here and he's immediately like, this is a burial chamber, and then he just sees a hole in the wall, and he's like, I really can't confirm or deny what this hole is about. We have a rod. Rod's going holes.
Guys, what do you think the hole count
Can't
is in this
use
game so
two
far?
things together.
Like, if you had to think of all the holes,
the
or
holes?
like, you know, or
won't
like
accomplish
small
anything.
openings, and then all the rods and staffs, like, what's
Yes.
the count
It
here?
won't accomplish anything.
Like, look at this. At this point, we're just going through our backpack, trying to
won't
stick
accomplish
Trying
rods
all
into the
of
wall. Like,
I have
This
so
going-
many
What
rod
about the
objects.
tusk?
It
Can
won't do
you
it.
fit a tusk in the hole?
I think I might have to use the
Dude.
shovel on it. Let me examine it again.
Use the
It's a
shovel.
roughly carved hole in the wall. What purpose could this have had?
Is this the same hole in the wall from King's Quest? Am I going to use it to get to my
I hope so.
princess? I guess I'll go to... There's path and tomb. It went from hole
Now
to
it's
tomb.
tomb. Holy shit.
yeah.
I guess.
All
Here's
he has to do
Venom.
is just casually suspect something for it to become reality.
It's
I
basically
feel like
like
he got a
Reddit.
briefing that I didn't get.
It must be a control panel. Yes.
Looks like the warranty must have run out on this light bridge.
What the
Yeah,
hell
right?
is a
I
light
mean-
Bridge. I mean, we already
is-
have like one of those surrealist saxophonists making love to, you know,
Yeah,
a
Is it
moon.
a circuit diagram?
We have just like a Picasso blue period just hanging out. I think it's more of a circus diagram, frankly. It looks
So-
like clown art.
Here's what I'm thinking, that each, like, if I can get these things working, that it'll be reflected up here on this diagram, and that
Okay.
these are the 5 zones, because there's 5 doors in the Nexus.
Sure.
Yeah.
Oh, Light Bridge. Thank you, chat. Take a drink for Light Bridge.
Because of
Oh
light.
no! Oh, light.
I just
Oh.
did take a drink. I'm gonna utilize that as my
Just
light
needs
drink.
a little adjustment.
How do you know?
What? How do you know?
What are?
Okay.
What are you
it
doing?
needs a little more
Was that like a
It
burpee,
was
like
a
a
lens.
squat?
I don't know. Let me use a strange device.
No, he's.
Oops.
Yeah, you know, just adjust it.
There's the button. Just.
Just a little adjustment. Just a couple more switch
Are we
posts.
just gonna? Are we just gonna press?
If at first you
What?
don't succeed,
What in the hell is he doing when he bends
I don't
over
know.
like that?
I don't know.
What is he doing to that kiosk?
Again.
it still
Oh.
doesn't work.
Yeah, jeez. Maybe that's just because you're touching your toes. It has nothing to do with aliens at all.
So there's 3.
What the
If at
hell
first
is
you
that
don't
thing?
succeed.
It's like a mollusk.
It.
There's
It
a
was-
mollusk on a kiosk,
it
and he's like, it
calls it
just
a
needs an
lens.
adjustment. A lens?
Yeah. I mean, I assume it's a lens because Boston via the game tells me that it's a lens.
Well, he's
If at
studied his
first you don't
physics to
succeed.
know enough that light can be either a particle, a wave, or a bridge.
Yeah. Energy equals its mass times bridge squared. I think was the equation. Any
Yeah.
matter can be transformed into bridge. Oh wait, there's an engraving.
Engravies.
That's.
What the hell is that? It's like something between a bat, a squirrel, and a snake.
I mean, I don't know what it is, but
Out. Out.
Just go
out,
out.
please. Out from that part of the world.
Is that a spaceship?
I don't know.
okay, so here is the crazy, the thing, like the spire hole that we passed by on the way in here.
Oh, okay.
I would not have gotten that. Okay.
Yeah, look, let me show you guys.
Yeah, show me.
Boom, there it is.
Oh,
look at that.
background art used as part of the
Right.
puzzle.
Right, and the, like the
Check
two
that off
moons,
in your bingo card.
the two moons lined up through that hole
Right.
is going to create a celestial event.
It looks like
Right.
2 hands holding a rod, actually. Like,
Are you sure those are?
Ho-
They look
holding
kind of
it
like
up.
penguin flippers.
I don't
It's-
see where. Wait, where are the hand? Oh, on either
so,
end.
Yeah,
like
so,
hands.
yeah. So like imagine this pen is a rod and it's someone holding it up into the air and we're looking down on him. And we see a leg and a leg and a head.
But no, I think it looks more like a starfish to me. Like I think it's part of the 5-star continuum.
Well, see, there's a leg, and this little thin bit is a torso, and then we got a head, and then we got his left hand, and we got his right hand, and he's holding.
See, I think you're being influenced by an incorrect perception of thumbs, because I think that those are just. I think it's just a starfish with 2 of his legs intact.
You think aliens don't have thumbs, Bill?
I mean, I'm just saying, like, that if those are, it's like not clear that those are thumbs. Like, I think it looks more like something the artist drew, and it turns out it looks like thumbs, and no one caught it.
Yeah, they didn't do
Yeah.
enough QA.
You know what it looks like to me?
Hmm.
A light bridge.
Ooh.
Maybe it's a light bridge.
Doesn't it?
Because instead of
like...
fixing their technical issues with their light bridge, they just wrote the instructions on how to fix it, like on the wall 2 feet away. It's
That
legit.
makes sense too.
I mean,
It's against union regulations.
I worked in IT for a number of years. Like that's definitely
Post-it.
something a user would do.
Yeah, you put a post-it up on the wall.
Wait, bat creatures.
But can you talk to the
Bat
bat
creatures.
The
Why
bat
not just call
things
them
are up on the
bats?
ceiling. What do I have that can reach clear up there?
A shovel.
Try all you.
Maybe you can reach up with a shovel.
That won't reach.
Okay.
What about
Damn it.
rope?
Shovel don't
won't
reach. We're in trouble, mate.
That won't reach. That won't reach.
But maybe if you tie all your rods together, you'll come up
Yeah,
with
what
a
if I
staff.
use?
It won't accomplish. Tying the wire to this artifact might damage the engraving.
What?
What if I?
Tying the wire to this artifact might damage.
Let me.
There's a crystal.
Oh,
Tying
crystal.
It won't do. It won't do. It won't. do
Dude,
anything.
just tie the rope to the rib cage, whip it around, and then throw it up there, and hang on to the jawbone on the other end.
That's a good point. Let me use it on the jawbone.
It won't do anything. It won't.
Try the PDA.
All right, we gotta take a drink though, because he said crystal when I looked at the crystals.
Here you are, Brink.
What?
You haven't been answering.
Wait, how did Brink get through the
I
door?
was busy.
Trying to concentrate on my work. I don't
How
have
did you
time
get
for
here,
interruptions.
I think
In
we're
other words,
giving
you
these
want me to go
aliens
away.
really bad
Those are the right words.
ideas about
Go
human
away.
attitude.
Not until I've touched everything in this room.
So is this Act 2 where Boston is forced to confront the fact that he's really not very safe? Like people are starting to say that he's not safe, and this touches him deep
Looks like
in his
some
core.
pretty badly deteriorated machinery.
It does? I think it looks like rocks.
I really
well,
feel.
I think the machinery's behind the rock, actually.
They didn't have the budget to actually paint machinery.
All they do is they paint obscuring objects. There's like a curtain, and he walks by and is like, "My God, what an intricately carved statue!" And we're like, "Wow, that must be really nice. It's amazing how beautiful this is." Well, let's talk to Brink, who's no doubt going to be like, "I am doing work with rocks, Commander."
I'm in need of more crystals.
What is my guy doing?
You can't even talk to him.
I don't have a mouse anymore.
Brink,
This Brink.
All right,
Brink.
let me ask a question.
what's the project you're working on here?
You're not a scientist. There's no way you could understand it.
God
Ooh, burn!
I can figure
This is why
out
we need
alien
science
technologies,
outreach.
Turn the power on, work
Oh.
the tram system, adjust the light bridge lenses,
Light.
repair broken door
Light
control
bridge
panels,
lenses.
and even
We cannot
resurrect
actually
one
fix them.
dead scientist. But no, I'd never understand your work.
I know you mean well, Commander Lowe, but I'm not working at the level of ordinary human beings right now.
Uh-oh. It's really eerie when someone with that accent says that. Well, gee, Brink, you're acting awfully superior.
All right, let's say something
Brink, I'm worried
profound.
about your health.
I'm worried about you.
Don't be. I've never felt better.
Your behavior isn't rational.
Oh, come on.
What do you know about my behavior?
Your behavior isn't
What do you know
rational.
about my rationality?
You're obviously
No
German
one
or
has ever
Austrian.
been healthier or more rational than I am right now.
That's exactly what an irrational person would say.
That sounds awfully irrational. Let's ask about Robinson.
Maggie's worried about you.
Oh.
Okay, I am too.
I'm fine, Commander. I've never felt better.
But
we're
I have
just-
felt better.
I am fine.
9!
So Boston's like litany of amazing things that I've done since I got here, was that like angry? Was that like a passive aggressive thing? Was that
I
like
think it was sarcastic.
playful?
It was like the
sarcastic?
longest. It was the longest sarcastic remark anyone's ever made.
Like I honestly did not get an emotional reading off of the voice acting. Like I just couldn't tell what he was going for. And maybe it's because there's an inconsistency problem, but
I don't know.
I don't What is?
Maybe it's because the voice actor, who's actually a really good actor, showed up on the day of and opened up a booklet, and it had just like printed there like that sentence, and he read it into a microphone and then went home.
No, I totally.
I'm going to assume that what it was is that there's no points in the games. Just reminding the player, hey, you're so far so good.
Maggie's work on data retrieval is going well.
Then go talk to Maggie about it.
Oh,
Maggie doesn't want to
With all
talk to
your
me
newfound
either.
Brilliance, Brink. Can you make any sense out
she's
of
got
this?
data issues.
I don't have time to analyze every meaningless bit of debris you pick up and carry around with you, Commander Lowe.
Said the archaeologist.
I'm worried that these life crystals may
Oh,
have side
crystals,
effects.
Jesus.
God.
The only side effect is the envy of people who haven't used them.
Have you used more of them?
Used.
Their effect on health and intelligence increases with each use.
So
What
that's a
about their
yes.
effect on sanity?
These life crystals are the most important
Crystals.
technology ever created. They are the answer to everything.
I feel like we're talking to a college freshman that just discovered Adderall. You have no idea how much homework I got done. I rocked linear algebra. I haven't slept in 2 days. I don't even eat anymore.
There's also, I mean,
plates.
are we really going to split hairs about
When we
side
got
effects
them
when it
all,
brought
maybe
him
we can
back
go
to
home.
fucking life?
It's
You remember home, don't you, Brink?
cures death but causes diarrhea and rashes.
Family, friends, food.
You're doing very well, Commander Lowe. By all means, go find the rest of the metal plates. Go quickly.
See what good it
Go
will do.
now.
I don't know what you're doing right now, Brink, but those
Jesus.
ghosts had things they wanted us to do, and we need to get home. And you're not doing either one.
Okay, that's the weirdest thing anyone's ever said.
I'm doing is more important. But I'll never accomplish anything while I have incessant interruptions.
It's just like you're not helping us get home or helping ghosts. Brink. Brink's like, would you let me play with my rocks, please?
What are we even arguing about? There's no hint that anything anyone could do on this planet is more or less important than anything else.
Wait, it says down. What happens if I go down?
Gotta get up to get down.
Oh.
Oh, Vistas?
Are you just gonna jump off?
You're gonna
Oh,
die.
that was nice. That was a nice little trip that we made.
That was good. I like that.
Okay, so I'm gleaning that I can adjust alien lenses.
Yes.
Yeah, you're supposed to be able to know that.
Still
somehow.
doesn't work.
That's pretty
Yeah,
important.
you think?
So
I feel like the drawing that is right next to it is gonna be important.
yeah, but I don't know. I don't even know even what I'm supposed to do even. Actually,
Let's take another look at the manual here. All right, we've got either two hands on a man, or we've got a starfish with two legs. There's sort of a sliver of brighter going between, and then there's a... Oh, wait a minute. Go back to where you saw the spire. Let's see if there's something sort of lined up for us in relation to that. Okay, so according to the... Yeah, it'd be
It's
right
gonna go
around
into
there.
the tomb.
Go into the tomb. Go into the tomb.
It's gonna hit that like big triangle
You
plate.
need to find a starfish in here, and you need to put a giant
roughly
piece
carved
of...
hole in
I don't
the
know
wall.
what I'm talking
But Sean, there's two little parallel curves in the. Yeah, that's
it
not a
doesn't
thing.
let me
is
do
it?
it.
No.
Oh shit!
What?
Whoa.
What the?
Hmm.
Whoa!
What? This is an interaction that I did not know
It's a
we could
roughly
have.
carved hole in the wall.
Oh my
What
god!
purpose could this have had?
When
My
we
mind
come
is
back,
blown.
we're gonna stand on everything. Oh my god! That was sick. I will say that was sick, man. That was dope. We'll be back in a sec. Break time.